Hello everyone, Dr. Sean Reyes, Las Vegas podiatrist. Hope you all are recovering great from your break. I'm trying to get back on a normal sleep schedule, but it's quite hard when you're up all night binge watching Cobra Kai 3. How awesome was that? I know some of y'all out there watched it and it was awesome. Ralph Macchio. Anyway, let's stay focused here. Today I got two things in store for you. First is, I'm going to show you my super secret way of injecting for ingrown toenails that cuts the pain at least in half. And number two is I'm going to be doing a total nail avulsion on a woman that dropped a huge jug of water on her great toe. Anyway, let's get started.
Dr. Reyes, 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 Dr. Reyes.
All right, you guys ready for my technique? Here it is. Wait for it. Voila! It's a little insulin syringe. Yeah, nothing fancy at all, but when I pop this cap off, oh, it's so cute, isn't it? It's a tiny little itty weeny needle. Let me try to get close with the camera here. It's probably gonna freak out, but. Is that coming in? Let me get out of the way. But the reason I use this thing is because it's not intimidating at all. This tiny little thing, when a patient sees it, they breathe a sigh of relief, and kids aren't intimidated by it at all. But if I take the cap off and it's a big old needle, things can get a little bit scary. Now, first things first here is this holds 1 milliliter of fluid. I put 2% lidocaine in it. You'll see in the video, I go half on one side and half on the other side of the toe. And then I wait about 5 to 8 minutes for the toe to get numb. I come back, then I go deeper in with the needle. Now what I do is when I do the deeper portion of it, they're already numb at the top half. So I will grab a piece of the skin on the foot and I will pinch it and I will wiggle it. It's a little distraction technique. You know, I had a doctor when I was younger, he was a dentist named Dr. O'Doyle.
O'Doyle rules!
Now what Dr. O'Doyle did was he would grab my cheek and wiggle it as he was injecting the anesthetic, and it was just a distraction method. If you want to look up the gateway theory of pain, it kind of rides along those lines where you create an alternate sensation to take away from the painful sensation. So what I do is as I'm injecting the needle into the deeper portion after you're already halfway numbed up from the insulin syringe is I will pinch the side of the foot, little skin there, create just a little mild pain as I'm going deep. And that's just to distract you as I'm going down with the rest of the needle. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let me just show you how I do it. We just do a little half. We got this right here. We're gonna put half in here and half in there. Time out. Really quick, just want to give you a history on this patient. About 6 weeks ago, I did a partial nail avulsion on his other foot, and he had a lot of pain during the injection, and he was really hesitant on coming in today. So this is the perfect patient to do an injection on and compare it to how it was done before. So just pay extra attention to what he's saying and how he reacts. That's all. Time in. Then we'll come back and we'll do the deeper part of it. This thing's very tiny, as you can see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ain't too bad, eh? Okay. Cold, cold, cold. And we'll put this in, and then we'll put about half in there. And go to the other side, cold, cold, cold. Okay, and then we'll massage it down.
I can't believe
And
I
then-
feel nothing.
Yeah, you didn't feel that, did you?
The last time I feel pain, but now nothing.
Yeah, this is a different one. Then I'll come back in about 3 to 5 minutes, and I'll go deeper with the other needle. So we got that superficially. So this half is numb, and then we'll just have to get that bottom one. It's not nearly as bad.
Okay.
You like that better?
It's definitely, yeah.
Part here. Now we're going to get the deep part of the injection.
Oh, yeah.
And what I like to do, again, we don't need the cold spray because you're already numb in that area. What I like to do is pinch over here, okay? So don't mind me over here pinching.
Okay.
You'll feel it towards the end. Good. Doing awesome. Doing great. And then last one here, and the great thing is you shouldn't really feel this one. And that's it. Give it a little massage and we're all done. How's that?
Definitely better from last time.
Definitely better, yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when you go in all at once, they go all the way down. It hurts. So if you just take it piece by piece, it's not nearly as bad.
Okay, so.
All right, let's get started on this total nail avulsion. Just a brief history of what happened. About a week ago, she dropped a huge jug of water on that gray toe. She came and saw me. We got x-rays. Fortunately, they were negative for fracture, which is my primary concern. Unfortunately, the entire base of the nail is very heavily inflamed, and it's pretty obvious that she did damage to the nail matrix. As you know from my previous ingrown videos, the nail matrix is responsible for the nail growth. And if you do damage to it, the nail just doesn't grow in the same. It often grows in thick, funky, and mycotic, meaning fungal infected, because when you get that trauma, fungus typically get in there and cause a fungal infection. Anyway, let's get started with the removal. Here.
Well, yeah.
All right, so we got a toe injury here, dropping a water bottle on this. We're going to do a removal of the toenail. There's a little hematoma underneath of it. And we're going to do a total nail avulsion. Very straightforward and very simple. So,
Which was nice.
a little chilly though, right?
Oh, it was cold. Yeah, they paddleboarded with the kiddos, and it was like, oh my god.
Did you go? That was Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, and they have private restaurants on the resort. So.
You're flying down there now. Next, when you leaving?
Oh, I just did that one. It's so cheap to fly to San Diego right now.
You're dang right. You know, I went to Ohio. It was half the price. Now the downside is there's only, you know, they were supposed to keep the middle row open, but it was a great trip.
What what airline?
I do Spirit.
Yeah, I did Spirit doing San Diego too. I know it's going to be cheap and crappy, but guess what? It doesn't cost you a fortune.
I know.
You get there. I fly Allegiant back to.
One way, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Straight.
That was the thing. So I noticed a lot of the flights they did away with the one way, and I gotta do one way. I can't take multiple trips, especially when you can risk canceling if they cancel a flight.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I've had some credits that things got canceled. Originally, my family were all from Illinois, so I'll go back out in the boonies. My sister lives very rural. Right between Christmas and New Year's, and visit her. The only thing that really worries me is being on a flight with that many people. The rest of it, well, you know,
Not too bad.
If I get corona, I get corona. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, and the airplane, you know, from what I've heard, is relatively safe because of the way the circulation is. But you can't be too. You gotta really keep, you know, your mask on.
Oh
and
gosh, yes.
I take some vitamin D, vitamin C, a little zinc, and then the vaccination will be out here hopefully soon. Now, are you going to be I wanted to show you something, but if you're a little grossed out, we don't have to. But what I want to make note is the entire base of this nail right here is inflamed and thick, right where you dropped the water bottle. You can see that it just
It's like right where.
Yeah, right, exactly. And this whole area is still inflamed back here, but the nail matrix is right along this whole area back down here. So the nail will likely grow in a little funky and everything, so we'll keep an eye on it. But this area is the one I'm a little concerned about. The nail will try growing, and there's going to be a little cliff there, so it'll like scoot off, and sometimes it does not bite down to that area. But
So the nail, you've removed it.
yep, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And then we'll have you back, and then you can see the laceration there from the actual drop. You see that?
Oh, wow.
Right there where the blood's coming out.
So
and
that's right where it hit them.
And that's what was bleeding underneath the nail, causing the pressure buildup, causing the pain. So now that that's gone, there won't be any pressure there. It'll feel nice and good.
I know it made a big difference once initially they put a hole in it and relieved it, and I thought, wow, what a difference. It's not throbbing. And it was like today, and it started throbbing again.
Yeah, we'll get that, clean the corners out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a really good manicure. I have one.
Yeah, and we'll keep an eye on the fungus and everything. So.
Yeah, I obviously mess with it a while.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button with the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I also have a martial arts channel that's pretty sweet. You can check out some of the videos here and follow me there as well. Anyway, thanks for watching.